Both the crypto and NFT markets have been going crazy over the past month. We saw Bitcoin hit 23,000. We saw Ethereum hit $1,660. There have been a ton of NFT projects that have gone up 50% to almost 100% depending on the project. And that's what we're going to get into today. We're going to go over the market. We're going to talk about what's going on in the NFT space. So sit down, relax, enjoy the video. So the very first thing that I wanted to talk about today is the state of the NFT community as a whole, which to me, it seems as if there is a lot of volume in the NFT market right now, but we're starting to see a shift from the way that people are playing in the NFT community specifically. Back in 2021, early 2022, there was this overarching, like, let's go out, let's make money, let's trade, let's do this kind of thing, etc. But now you have this engagement farming on Twitter thing. Everybody's like a motivational speaker, brand builder, all this kind of thing. And with that being said, I think that there are a ton of opportunities to build your brand and grow while still making money and trading NFTs. So with that being said, make sure to drop me a follow on Twitter. Also, feel free to check out Canto Labs as well. I will be giving away 2 spots to Canto Labs. It's a monthly subscription group. This is my group, NFT, alpha, whitelist, all that kind of thing. All you need to do is drop a like and a comment down below on the video, and I will pick 2 people and you'll get a free month. As I mentioned, crypto has been going absolutely crazy. It's been up only in the month of January, and a lot of people are saying, oh, bull run's back, all this kind of stuff. And I don't necessarily see that. This has been a big rally for sure. Me personally, I have been taking profits out of crypto as this rally has gone on, just because I do think that the macro is still pretty shitty. And I find this to be a good opportunity to stack USDC and wait for a better entry. I actually did sell my Bored Ape Yacht Club NFT. The reason being is because I've found myself over and over again round tripping NFTs and holding on to something. And when it starts to get close to where I wanted to exit, I would just bag hold it back down to where, you know, down super low. And I'm just like, okay, well, if I really want to be making a lot of big trades, I need to be liquid. And so I decided that I was going to sell my Bored Ape, get out of that, and now I have more liquidity to make more plays. The floor right now for Mutant Apes are 13, Bored Apes are 65, the Kennel Clubs are sitting at 6. Dookey has established itself as the #2 NFT profile picture collection easily. And projects like CloneX have fallen off super hard. Same thing with Moonbirds. The overall sentiment in the market is that collectors are not getting enough information. There's not enough going on to keep people engaged with what's going on. Leadership not really communicating a lot with the community. I've seen a lot of that. And so I think we're starting to see this paradigm shift where active founders, active communities, tons of communication, building in public, like that's what's winning. And a lot of these like mid-tier quote blue chip projects are starting to fall off super hard, and I'm worried about them because they're like, oh no, we're gonna be fine, and like, wait, the 2023 is gonna be our fucking year. But the fact is that a lot of these projects, there hasn't been a lot of stuff going on, and so I personally am worried for some of these projects for sure. If they come out and they change things, then sure, but I definitely wouldn't be parking ETH into a lot of those mid-tier projects right about now. I did want to give an update on Memeland because that was one of the most hyped projects in the past 6 months. So the way that it worked is there was a free mint, these potatoes, where if you held 3 potatoes, you got whitelist to where you could mint a captain. And these potatoes got all the way up to 3.5 ETH at one point. Now they're sitting at 1.8. The captains, they came out pretty strong, 7 ETH right off the bat. And then they've slowly grinded down to this 4 ETH floor we're at right now. I do personally find it very interesting that these potatoes are still holding at a 2 ETH floor while the captains are at a 4 ETH floor, but that's just the way that the market is pricing them. A project that I am going to be looking out for now is a project called Cubs, which is ran by a guy named Kyungs. And Kyungs is an advisor for Memeland. And he also has a project called Yoga Pets, which is this project right here, where it's essentially like the same kind of thing. You have these cubs, and then if you hold a certain amount of them, you'll be able to mint these yoga pets, and like it's like a staking thing. And what's really cool about Cubs is that this guy that is running this Kyungs, he has like all these different prizes where you stake, you enter in raffles, you can win like Bored Apes and mutants, like all this cool kind of shit. And so I think it is a good opportunity after seeing something like potatoes and how they ran all the way to 3.5. I look at something like Cubs and they're at 1.3, and I'm just like, well, it seems like even if these were to go up to 2 ETH, like that could be a good play. The talk of the town recently have been the sewer passes that came along with Bored Apes and mutants. If you held a Bored Ape and a mutant up until like a week ago, you were able to claim a sewer pass so you could play in Yuga Labs' like little game, and this has taken everybody by storm. There's a lot of speculation about what these are going to do, these sewer passes. Like the way that it works is you have to go and you play this game, which I'll show you here, and then once you level up, you're able to see where you rank on the leaderboard. And the speculation really on these is that the higher level you get in the game is going to be the rarity of your NFT that you're able to mint once the game has ended. Of course, that's just speculation, but everybody on Twitter is playing this game right now. The guy who holds the #1 spot is this guy Conviction. He has a Spirit Azuki. His total score right now is almost 500,000, which is insane. There's a lot of people that are playing this game for themselves. There's a lot of people that are hiring Fortnite and Valorant pros to play for them, but I am actually really interested to see what ends up going on with this. One thing that I did want to mention is the memes by 6529, which is a collection that has gone absolutely crazy over the past couple weeks. These were sitting super cheap, and essentially the way that it works is if you own these memes, like a certain amount of them, then it gives you access to mint the next ones. And there's a lot of like really notable artists that are in this collection. So I believe there's an X Copy, there's a Grant Yun, and what's crazy is that like some of these are minting at like 0.05 and selling at over 2 ETH. And what's so crazy is that these have just gone on an absolute parabolic run over the past couple, like I said, couple weeks. You can see it right here where everything really was, it was super calm, and then boom, everything just exploded. One of the biggest whales in the NFT space, Dingaling, actually tweeted, he goes, swept a full set for 68 ETH to support the movement. That was just 5 days ago, and now the full set is worth 154 ETH. So this guy essentially 2x'd his portfolio in the matter of a couple days because of how much volume these have been getting. Now, I think that these are pumped pretty hard, but I did want to mention them. You might ask like, oh, well, why are these going so crazy? And I think the reason why is because 6529 is regarded as one of like the bigger art collectors. This is going to go down now likely as a very historic collection because you have a ton of different huge artists that are going to be getting art in here, and people are just collecting these like crazy. Something that I did want to put on your radar is this Texture Punks project. Reason being is because this guy, Texture PhD, he's an Ethereum co-founder. This is his project, and it's like this punk derivative that if you go into the Discord, it kind of reminds me of 2021 Discord grinding, because I swear, like I was going in there and like I was wagmeing and hydrating the fuck up. Like it was pretty funny, and I think this project could do well. The mint price is 0.1. I do know that there were a lot of people that were not necessarily thrilled about that, but at the same time, there's a ton of speculation over the fact that one of the Ethereum co-founders is involved with this project, which is obviously like super bullish. And so we'll see what ends up happening from this. Not too sure. I'd just say go check the Discord, see how it goes. Then the last thing that I wanted to mention is a kid called Beast, which is this project that minted out a couple days ago, and they literally could not catch a break. The long story short is that they just kept on getting hacked. Their contract had issues, and for this project to still be sitting like right now at pretty much like a 0.5 floor, to me is just like it's wild. And so this is just like another thing that happened in the NFT space, non-surprising. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Wanted to just like go through, give a little bit of info as to like what's been going on. Hope you guys have been doing all right. I'm gonna try to pump out more content like this. But yeah, there will be a couple more videos coming out with upcoming projects, things that I'm looking at, things that I'm buying, like moves that I'm making, all that kind of thing. So per usual, if you'd like to join Canto Labs, link down below, follow me on Twitter, all that kind of stuff. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Drop a comment, let me know if there's anything that you'd like to hear me talk about, anything like that. But for now, I'll see you guys in the next video.